And if we're only here once, I wanna live with you. Got something I need in this world.
Hi fellow kin, Rick here again, and welcome to another edition of Talk with Terri. Talking with Terri McCannell, our National Vice President candidate. Welcome, Terri.
Hi, Rick.
How are you today?
I am good.
That's good. Terri, this session, this interview, we're going to focus in on the theme of service within kin. It's very important, obviously, to us as an association. So the question for you is, what does service mean to you? And in your mind, why is it so important to us as an association?
Service is the key component or the key purpose of our association. That's what we do. And I think, I guess people look at it differently. I mean, it could be in raising funds for communities. It could be in doing something like donating blood to blood services, working with Habitat for Humanity. I had the opportunity last summer to go and help build fences, and I built a gate all by myself. Our club was able to donate money, but it was mostly sweat equity that our club was involved in. And both bring such a different reward to you as a person, I feel, whether you're able to give a check to $10,000 or even $500 to a community group that is in desperate need of it, or you went down and you bagged lunches, or you bagged groceries, whatever it might be. Yeah. I think both of them are key to our association, and whatever we can give is what's important.
Yeah, it's a key part of the fabric that makes up our association, and I think you hit the nail on the head. It's that feeling that you get, right?
Yeah,
no matter what it is, whether it's a small project or a large project, it's that warm feeling in it. All of a sudden, I've heard a lot of our new members say, like, this is what it's all about. This is why I joined kin, right?
And it really doesn't matter, I think, big projects to small projects. I mean, it's equivalent to the size of your community, and whatever you can do, whatever makes sense in your community, it's important.
Now, the follow-up question to that, it's a little tougher maybe, depending on how you look at it, but what could we do as members within the association to better serve the community's greatest need?
I think of all the things that we do in kin, service is one that we've mastered quite well. I think all the different communities that have kin in them, the projects that they do, some have been running 25, 40, 50 years, and some are brand new this year. And it's really understanding the need in your community. Because a project has ran there for 10 years, is it still viable? Is it what your community still needs you to do? And understanding and being aware of that and working with your community, having a pulse on your community to understand what they need, because it changes all the time. Yeah. With today's economy, what Calgary, for example, needs today is probably not what it needed 2 years ago.
Right.
So it's really understanding that and working with your community. And so I think we do service well, but just having that pulse on your community and what's the best way you can serve them is key.
Yeah, and it's often a mistake that a lot of people make, especially new members, when they say it's serving the community's greatest needs.
Yeah.
Right? It's actually need, and as you're right, is that it often does change,
yes.
Right? And so being mindful of that change and aware of that change. Excellent. That's great. So that was pretty simple.
Yeah.
Now for the hard-hitting questions, your fun fast five. Are you ready?
Go.
Okay. So here's a good question. Do you eat the red ones last?
Absolutely not. I have no patience for that. I'm like a handfuller, and it's not pretty when I eat Smarties. It's just jam them all in there. It's not good.
It's like the Cookie Monster,
right.
But with Smarties.
I do not eat the red ones last.
That's good. What's your least favorite thing to do?
Probably commute to work. I work downtown Calgary, so that's quite challenging every day at 5:30 in the morning.
Public transit, it can be nasty at times.
Yeah. They haven't found a helicopter to take me down there yet, so I still have to ride the public transit.
And on the theme of service, what's your favorite service project?
Like 25 years of service projects in different communities, helping in different communities. Even as the governor, we were involved in a lot of the different service projects. One that's still near and dear to me probably is the Spirit River Golf Tournament. I was involved in starting it probably close to 20 years ago,
Hmm.
and it's still going strong. That little community raises, close to $20,000 a year on a one-day tournament, and yeah, so it's kind of near dear to me. But there's so many great service projects out there, and it's such an honor to go out to the different communities and be a part of them and see what they do in their own communities, because every Kim member is so proud of what they do.
Was your bake shop Blondies ever a sponsor of the Spirit Golf Tournament?
No, because I didn't own the bakery after that
After
started.
that,
But it did.
okay.
Blondie's Bakery did sponsor a lot of stuff. But
There you go. Here's a good one. What song would you say best describes you?
That's a hard one too. I love music. Really, everything that I do, I associate to music. So, probably "I Got a Feeling" by the Black Eyed Peas. That was our theme song in our governor year, and it talks about tonight's going to be a good night. And I think I just that's how I live my life, being, looking forward, looking for the good in everything all day long and in the evenings, and usually every night is a good night.
The optimistic.
Yes.
The eternal optimist. And last one, kind of related to one of the other questions. What's your favorite flavor of Skittle?
Probably anything. I like the sour Skittles, so all the same thing.
So do
Whole
I.
handful, gentlemen.
So do I. Every time I walk by the candy counter, my cheeks just pucker when I get to the sour stuff.
Love sour.
Yeah, me
Sour
too.
candies.
Well, there we go. So easy peasy to Fun Fast 5. So that's it for today, folks. We hear a little bit from Terri around her views around service and why it's so important to her and to the association. Hopefully you enjoyed that session. Again, make sure that you like her page so you'll get notified of upcoming videos, and be sure to share this with your fellow kin in case if they're not on Facebook. Encourage them to be on it, because it's a great way to engage with a fellow kin across the entire country. So thanks again, and have yourself a great day.
Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching my videos. I hope they are bringing some value and to who I am, and I look forward. We have a few more for you, so keep watching.
Once